everybody. This is Eliz-Sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and we're here with Maddie. Hi, Maddie.
Hello.
And it is the day before the great eclipse. Yay.
Energies are starting now, apparently, though.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they
Oh.
are. I had two readings yesterday that were super intense. And it feels like the way I described it to the people, it's like you're in a hard place and there's an anvil on top of you going, push down hard. And because people are stressing out and suffering right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I believe that.
And I have to go find me because I have no people. I cannot see any video,
Anybody on yet?
there's somebody on, but I can't. Oh, there it is. There I is. And that means nobody's talking. We're a little
Well,
late
I'll
too,
talk.
so yeah. Okay,
I can talk.
that sounds good.
So I'm just going to read a little blips on the eclipse that's coming up.
I do believe this eclipse is life-changing because of
Well, that's what I hear. Like I hear this next week for me, from all the readings that I have listened to, there's supposed to be something major is going to be happening for me this week. On the other hand, it might not be a great thing, but I will look at it as a good thing.
Well, when you phoned me this morning and you never phoned me, my heart goes, oh, somebody fell and killed himself.
And when you didn't answer me, I'm thinking, uh-oh, something happened.
Yeah, we were both wrong.
Well, that's my nature. When somebody doesn't answer me in a timely manner, my mind goes right to the worst.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who it is.
And I don't answer. Hi, Joel. Hi, Asel, Doreen, Champagne. Wow, where did you guys all come from?
Okay, well, I'm going to read
A
this quick
second
then,
ago.
and I'll read this quick, and then maybe we should get into it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm no rush. Like I said, I did a 2.5 hour reading already this morning. My brain's probably a little jelly.
Well, then take a little time to ungel.
Yes, I will listen to you and I will drink. Hi, my world.
So it says happening now, the moon conjunct Neptune, the moon conjunct Venus. Just hours before the fated energy shift from the potent new moon eclipse, and it's a super moon also.
Super moon.
Yeah,
I
a
didn't know that.
super new moon. Apparently, that's what I've been reading. The moon meets with Neptune in Pisces and later with Venus in Aries. These cosmic events are a significant message from the universe, urging us to wholeheartedly believe in our ability to manifest our dreams. These alignments hold the key to unlocking our deepest hopes for love, romance, abundance, and prosperity. I'll take the abundance and prosperity, but the other two, yeah.
We've done it. We've got
I've been there, done it. I've been there, done it. I'm good. This energy can trigger positive change and bring destined opportunities as we magnetically attract what we wish for and desire. Pay close attention to deeper connections with certain people, as they may hold more profound meaning than you realize. This is a powerful time, so be prepared for breakthroughs and miracles. Seeing 222, 444, or 88 is a sign that something major is about to happen that will bring sudden wish fulfillment. That sounds good, actually.
Yeah. Be smart in your wishes, though.
Well, there's only one wish I have, and let's see if that happens. Sunday, April 7th. Beautiful soul. Beautiful soul. Stay strong and continue to heal that which is necessary. Everyone heals at their own pace, so don't be hard on yourself if you still feel slightly torn in some way. Time really is a great healer. Practice discernment where needed and keep working on building that solid foundation for your beautiful future. You will be provided for in all ways. Do not dismay. Remember, you're being divinely guided and protected each and every step of the way.
House built on a firm foundation will not fall. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Harry Belafonte.
Hey, did you ever think of that joke that your mom was?
No, I didn't, but maybe another day.
Maybe Wednesday then.
When my brain is not when my brain is not
So another little thing here is saying the universe is saying what in your life needs to be released. What have you
uh,
carried around? Sorry?
I'm just agreeing with that because I know people it's been squished out of them if they don't want to release it. It's you haven't got a hope in heck right now. It's coming out.
I'm open to anything. I mean, it's not like you can fight it or argue with it anyway.
Exactly.
Um, it says, what you have carried around with you far too long, which is ready to be released once and for all. It's time to come out of the shadows and end the shadow games you have unconsciously agreed to play. Ask the universe to send you in the right direction with the right people.
Hmm. Doesn't matter
And
what
the
you do,
universe
they're
is
the
saying
right
to you
people.
today, what's that?
Doesn't matter what you do, it's the right people. It might not be for a good lesson, an easy lesson, but it's the right lesson that you need to learn. But I think what she's saying is the right people to have a good life.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
But so many people choose the lessons over the way you're supposed to go, or which would be the easiest way for you to go.
Well, I'd sure prefer that way. Why am I choosing this way?
Well, I don't think you are. I think you're in the shadow of the change, and everybody doesn't matter where you are, you're in the shadow of the change. What I have come to the conclusion is there are a lot of people being forced to clear out because they're about to take, and let's see if I can do it this way. You see the colors?
Mm-hmm.
Just consider that they're different steps on the spiritual journey. So with your here, you're being squished down so that you move up to here, right? But to get there, you have to clear out the old stuff. And clearing out the old stuff, it's like yanking out teeth. It's
I know, but
painful.
I'm prepared to clear out the old stuff, yet the old stuff just keeps hanging on.
No, it doesn't. It's all new stuff. But maybe it's like a faceted, it's the other onion rings are like a stone, the facets of a stone. Look at this perspective. Okay, you cleared out this one. What about this perspective? What about this perspective? So you're 100% like, oh, I don't really that, yeah, no problem. I don't even think about that.
Well, on this next
So
little thing, it kind of goes with that. It says the universe is saying to you today, worry is a thief. It can steal your time, joy, peace, and energy. When worry comes knocking, don't answer the door and turn the worry into trust. Don't give up now.
exactly. That's what I'm noticing is the people who are ready to take the next step up, they've got to the place where they'll ask, can I do anything about it? Yes, then I'll do something about it. Can I, if I can't, I just put it aside and don't worry. And
Exactly.
that is what I'm noticing is the people who are,
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
it's all right. My voice always throws me off because I don't sound like I sound in my own ears, right? So basically what's happening is people are being forced up to the next level.
Yeah, I will say that.
Mhm. So it's a good thing. It's not necessarily an easy thing. And that's why all the readings I'm all the readings I'm getting, my phone does not listen to me. He does not like me. He says, no, you're going to answer this or not. But that's why all the readings I'm getting right now are really, not for me, but for them, painful. Because it's not a do or die time, because you're going to continue doing it regardless. But
It's just a due time.
yeah, your dues are due now. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, my daughter, she always forgets that I'm on at 1:30.
Oh, is she phoning?
Yeah. My phone never rings. It's phoned 4 times this morning. I'm going,
And
what?
I was one
Which
of
one?
and I was one of them.
Yeah.
I
Well,
never phone you.
yeah, you never phone. Nobody phones me except scams.
Mm,
4 times, oh,
I
except
don't
my
know.
daughter.
I don't know. I think my phone has rang maybe twice all this week.
Yeah,
And one of them was for an appointment, and I think the other one was a scam.
yeah. And I don't answer half the phone number. If I don't recognize it, I
Well,
don't answer.
no, that's me too. If I don't recognize the number, I don't answer. And then I've got so many people on my friends list that are, oh my God, I got another scam phone call today and this and that. I'm like, why are you even answering your phone if you don't recognize the number? If it's
Exactly.
somebody you know, they will leave a message.
Exactly. And after, they don't leave a message, not pertinent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it's something that matters, well, that's not true. The hospitals, the local hospitals will not say this is a local hospital, which they
No.
should.
Well, if it comes up private name and
Mm-hmm.
private number, then I know it's usually a doctor's appointment calling or a doctor's office because they block their numbers for some reason.
Well,
So those I
my
do answer.
doctor's office comes up with the the professional name.
Oh, really? Hmm.
Yeah,
Because when my doctor phones, it's always private name, private caller.
which is really dumb because but after a while you get to know if it's a local number, I'm more likely to answer it than if
Yeah,
it's
I found a few scammers on local numbers though.
because they can take a local number and use it. But with
And
this,
what I really hate is going on Facebook and going to some of my spiritual groups and like some of the free readings and stuff like that. And you put your question up. Next thing you know, you got like, hey, hit me up, send me a friend request, and I will give you the best reading ever.
and it only costs you $200.
They give you 2 or 3 lines and they go, oh, I only do by donation. I'm like, this is a free reading group. Oh, it's donation. I'm like, so I message the admin, is this a free reading group or not? Because I'm getting a lot of people asking for money. So then she'll come on and she deletes a whole pile of them. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, too many scammers out there. That's for sure.
Well, we can blame it on the governments because they're making life really hard
Mm-hmm.
right now. Maybe after tomorrow we won't have as much.
Well, let's try to not talk politics today, but I just want to say one little thing. I
Yeah.
can't believe he sent the riot police after the protesters again.
No, did he? Shh.
And
Ooh.
they were all being peaceful. Nobody was doing anything, but let's sick the riot police on them. When will
Well,
the police stand up to him and say no?
when they're not paid.
It's sad, is what it is.
Well, do you know Alex Jones stood behind Pierre Polyev?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's good for him or not, but when I heard that, I go, oh, with Alex says he's the real deal, probably the real deal.
yeah.
Because Alex, I've watched him for quite a few years, and he has a high right rate.
Well,
Maybe
I
once
can't
or
wait
twice
for our
he'll
election.
screw up,
I
but
can't wait for our election in October because both the United and the Conservatives have said they're going to scrap the carbon tax.
United did too.
Yep,
Are they going to scrap the free drugs?
yep.
They're going to scrap the abuse of the children, cutting up little girls and boys,
Yeah, I don't know about that. Nothing was mentioned about that, but I did see that they're going to get rid of the free drug thing and scrap the carbon tax.
and not have a in and out policy. Hmm.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm still voting conservative then.
Oh, yeah, me too, for sure.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are because they're just, I mean, United is great and everything, but
It's just another,
it's still the Liberal Party,
it's
just a
just,
different name.
well, yeah, United or NDP, it's the same thing right now.
Well, the United are standing with the Conservatives on everything too, so we'll
Yeah,
see.
but when they get in, are they going to stay there?
Yeah.
Anyhow, no
Okay.
politics.
That's our little blip on the politics. We'll find some place,
And
I'm sure.
hopefully Patricia doesn't set us off.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure we're gonna find a little blip for our food section soon and the beauty section.
Well, yeah, well, they're taking away our natural health foods now. Health, the vitamins and stuff, they're making it really difficult for us to get it. Unless it's through big pharma, which means it would be adulterated. Okay, we're not going there.
Okay, we're done there. Hi, Joe. Hi, Assel. Hi, Doreen. Who else?
Champagne.
Champagne, Assel, Doreen, My World, Lily, Jennifer, Barbara. Well, Champagne, there's a few. I guess we should get going, maybe.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think I think I've probably had enough relax. My brain's not so jellied, so I should be able to go.
Well, if you need to take another little break, we can always chit chat a little
If
bit.
we need to take another break, you get to answer with your pendulum.
Oh, I
Go
have to
get
go.
it.
I have to go get that in my cards.
Yeah. So anyhow, the energy for people who were not listening, it's really it's really rough right now. But it's kind of a rough for going behind when you're in a on the ocean and you get behind rocks where it's smoother. We're going through the rocky phase to get to the smooth waters. Okay, hopefully, touch wood. All right.
Okay, so we have Joe saying, hey, first one.
Yeah, you were. I noticed that.
Assel says hello. Doreen says, ladies. Doreen, hope you're maintaining well as can be, that's for sure. Champagne, welcome everyone. Please don't forget to hit the likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we do appreciate that.
Doreen, since yesterday I see horse eyes, the world seen through the horse's eye, the true power of authenticity.
Well, horses are pretty authentic.
Yeah, been getting a lot of horse videos come up lately myself
Huh. I get a
for
lot of
some
them, but
reason.
that's because I like them.
Well, I
They
like
have
them too, but
they have this new sport where they have a horse running like bell hell bent for leather, and people skiing behind it, and they go round and up and over and bounce. And I send it to my daughter, who is a horse person and can ride really well. I said, don't show this to your husband because then you'll have another dangerous sport to worry about. And she laughs because yeah, it's true.
and so we have Doreen Assel. What does Alabek ex-boyfriend feel and think about me now?
I think he feels he doesn't, his mind does not go back to you very often at all. For him, he's moved on into something. Whoever he's with now takes up more of his energy than that which happened in his past. And if you could cut energetic ties with him, it would be to your benefit to move on, because as long as you hang on to that which no longer exists, it will stop you from moving on to something that can exist, something worthwhile and valuable. And because he's not hanging on. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Estelle. Okay.
I hope you mean some Doreen. I think it means. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Doreen. My world. Hello, ladies. My friend Bekatar reached out to me last night after not talking to me for a couple of months. How is Bekatar feeling about after meeting me face to face yesterday?
Okay. So the first thing I got was him sitting back, going in a thinking pose, thinking seriously about what things you've talked about yesterday and how he feels about you. And there's a little bit of feeling in there. There's a lot of logic. He has not come to a conclusion. I I think he enjoyed himself with your conversation yesterday. And when I say enjoyed, it might be better to say liked, because he liked the fact that you talked to him and you're fairly straightforward with him and told him how things were, but in such a way that he could deal with it. So he liked the conversation with you. He didn't necessarily enjoy it, but he liked it. So he's thinking about you in a serious way, but beyond that, the problem is with men, a lot of them spend a lot of time thinking, and it never gets beyond the thinking stage. So good luck with that. It may or may not change. What do you get, Maddie?
I don't.
You don't. No, that's fine.
I got to start learning to tune into a little bit more. I just let you do it.
No, that's fine. It's just sometimes, especially when I give news that is not exactly ecstatic, I was thinking, well, maybe you can mediate it just a little bit.
Well, you can't always have ecstatic news. Sometimes it's
Usually when I don't give them news that people want to hear, they don't pay me. So I have to be very
or
careful,
they say they're not going to follow you anymore.
which is also okay. I don't mind that. But I want to get paid when I do my work.
Yes.
Mm.
So we have Joe. Hey, Elijah and Maddie. I have a question for Elijah. Any messages from my guides towards my professional path after the 13th of May? Thank you.
13th. So I see one, two strong paths and two light paths that you can possibly choose to take. And this is not going to help you, but the one on the left is stronger than the one on the right. And and so as I say, it's not going to help you to figure out which one you should choose. The one on the left, it goes along in branches. So there's a promotion. There will be a potential for promotion there quicker than the one on the right, where it's a straight line, but the promotion is further along. It's a strong line. Either one will work for you. One will branch you off into other areas faster and quicker. The other one is bright and shiny, but it stays in the same area for quite a while. When you hold them in your hands, the left one is a little bit heavier, so there's more work involved. The one on the right is more interesting and more fun long term, but each of them have their own positives and negatives. You're asking if you're going to get a job right away. you have those two potentials plus two lesser potentials that don't really show up yet. They may show up later on in the year or in a couple of years. You should get a before the 13th. You should have opportunities before that for you to decide. In fact, if you don't have them soon, I'd be really surprised, because usually they start looking for people before they graduate. So good luck there, Joe.
Yeah, good luck. Doreen, how is Gente doing now, and would like to know about the current situation around her?
Oh, I think that the man has gone downhill quite drastically. At least I don't see him around as much. He seems to be back in the house. There seems to be less movement in the farmyard, so to speak. She doesn't get enough out time, and she is kicking the walls a little. You know how the horses kick, they get frustrated. And I don't think there are times when they're fed later than they should be. They're always fed, but their timing is off. So I think the things in the house are deteriorating to a point where people are not being supervised sufficiently. And the woman, she kind of doesn't care right now. She's just angry and
Might
frustrated.
be a good time for you to hit her up for the sale.
Yeah, it
To
might be.
buy. That's
Yeah,
what came to me. Might be a good time to now approach her about buying her.
yeah. Because she doesn't seem to be, well, she's not paying attention to the farm right now to the extent that animals require. Okay, Halbert is okay. He's only a friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's still the same. He's still thinking about you. He liked what he did find you interesting, what you had to say. And he may only think of you may only think of him as a friend. I'm not 100% sure his thoughts are simply on friendship, but he's not sure that he wants to go forward with it at beyond friends. Okay.
Lily, hello, ladies. How are you today? Pretty good, I guess, as far
Yeah,
as the day goes so far. Haven't really done anything today.
yeah. My brain's in jelly mold.
Um, Jennifer says hello. Hope you're doing well. Barbara Jackson.
That's
That's
a
a new
new
name. Is
name.
that? That
It's a
is a
new
new
name.
name.
Yeah.
Can I can I get an update on when my mother will reach out to me? I can't
No,
contact her because. Hmm?
no, it's not. It's a new name, but it's
Yeah,
a cold
I
caller.
know. I get the question.
Mhm.
I can't contact her because she has me blocked on everything and doesn't answer calls from numbers she doesn't recognize. Well, my thing is just give up for a while. Let it
Yeah,
let it
she's.
rest, let it ride. Apparently she's not interested in coming your way, so
I don't think
give
she.
it some time.
I don't think the mother is mature enough to deal with certain situations, and there's a lot of guilt there. The mom feels guilt, and so she's not mature enough to deal with her own guilt. So the earliest possibility I see, which can change overnight, is the fall, September, October. So just enjoy your life right now, Barbara.
Yeah. Lily, can you pick up anything clear and near for me, job or love, whichever comes to your insight? Thank you.
So love came to the energies, and this is a really funny image. I see you standing there, and I see him kind of trying to sidle in closer to you without appearing to doing it. So he's trying to get closer to you, but make it appear like he's always been there, sort of thing. So that's a positive. He's just trying to make it so that he's always been there with you, but he's wanting to stand beside you rather than separate from you, which I think is a good thing, because you've stood by this gentleman for years and years and years, and he's starting to recognize that you're there for him in a less, and I apologize for this, arrogant manner, more of a partnership than I'm too sexy for my shirt kind of energy. So yeah, I think it's a positive. Just pretend you don't see it, and sort of slip your arm into his arm.
And next we have Champagne. Hi, can you get a quick check-in on Richard, please? I had to get a restraining order on him. Thank you.
Richard is never going to leave you alone because you are telling him no. And with you telling him no, yes, he'll just come and go like he always does. Hopefully the restraining order has no ending date, because his ego is involved, and he's kind of a twerp, and he's got a low IQ, which means new things don't come into his life, so he'll retain this. Okay, I have to find nice words. He will retain this negative behavior for the rest of his breathing life, because his feelings got hurt. Not that he didn't deserve it, but you weren't allowed to think for yourself or feel for yourself. So he's going to maintain this. He's going to maintain it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just cover your ASS and make sure that you're safe.
Yeah.
We have Magician. Noah ended our friendship a couple of months ago because he met a new girl. He contacted me the other day and stated that he wants to reconnect because his relationship didn't work out or last. So is he coming to you as a friend? Is he coming to you as a friend or as a relationship? And I would say no.
Tell him to take a hike on a long hike on a short pier. Once they start doing a behavior, he will take advantage of you, and well, you will accept me back. So I'll go have a fling, and then
so the next line is, how is he feeling after I told him that I'm not willing to reconnect with him?
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Magician. Really. How does he feel? Flabbergasted? I mean, you always were the one that allowed him to do whatever he freaking wanted. He's the one that treated you like crap, and you always allowed him to, and then you said no. He can't. He's just yeah. I am so proud of you. Please don't accept him back.
Keisha, why did Akashdeep stop talking to me?
Okay. No, this is not I'm sorry. This is not you're not going to like this. He found somebody else that was an easier touch than you were. He found somebody that was willing to give him what he wanted without as much work.
So he found himself a sucker.
Exactly. Thank you for that. That's what I need you for. Put into words what I didn't.
Sorry, Keisha. I'm sure that there's somebody better for you out there anyway.
There always is. And I'll tell you something else. Whether you like it or not, you continue to attract people like that because you have not got the self-respect that you deserve, because you don't give it to yourself. If you can look in and see what voice do you hear saying, "Hey, you're not good enough"? Whose voice is that? Go back to that time and realize that whoever said that to you was full of crap and it's not true, and release it so that you have the self-respect that you deserve, and you do deserve it. And I know this because of who I am. And you will start to attract men who want to be with you because you deserve to be with a good man,
Well,
not a
it's like we were saying, one of the previous times we were on. If you don't have self love for yourself, you're not going to attract self love. You're not going to attract a good love.
and that's a it does people don't realize it. That is exactly what it is. If you love yourself, you're going to find the right somebody to love you. Yeah.
Champagne for personal paid readings. Contact www.wisdomseekers.net.
Thank you so much.
Elijah is one of the true, authentic readers. I will tell you.
Well,
Every time she hits home for me.
yeah.
Except for I guess this past week kind of was a little hit and miss though.
Well, yeah, I was
That's like one time out of how many times?
yeah. But even with you, I did actually get it, because if what I said, the beginning was going to be going through fire. Was that this week or last week? I don't remember.
I think that was last week.
I have no remembrance what I said this
I
week.
said I'm going through too much fire. I need a little water now.
Yeah. It might have been the fire was for the 2 weeks. Who knows? I
Oh
think
well.
after the 15th, things are going to improve.
A.
For
Will
you,
my
maybe the
brothers?
28th.
Sorry.
For you, maybe the 28th.
Oh, maybe. A. Will my brother's father, his name is Ishmael, and he's a Libra, still be alive for at least the rest of the year? He's having health problems.
Ishmael. He really struggling to stay alive, honestly. He's trying really hard to stay alive, not for himself, but for the people who are around him and love him.
And
He's
that's so
tenacious.
wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't, just go.
It is hard, but that's probably the right answer. If he's struggling to stay alive, not for himself, but for other people, then it is probably to his benefit and everybody else's that he goes.
I just got massive tingles on that one.
That means that that's a affirmative. You could do the pendulum and see, because I didn't answer whether he'd stay alive. All I said was he's trying really hard to stay alive.
Well, okay, well, stop. Will Ishmael stay alive? Yep.
At least till
Unfortunately, yes.
at
Hmm?
least till the fall, late fall.
Will he stay until winter? I'm getting a no.
Yeah. So enjoy the time you have, the summer you have with them.
Jennifer Schwab. I had to cut off contact from my mother because she was sending me demeaning, hateful attacks for 3 days on my phone at all hours until 5 a.m. Is she going to turn my other family members against me?
Yeah, I'm sorry about this, Jennifer, but probably the ones who are weak-willed probably will. But what I'm getting is it's more Oh, wow, trauma drama. Let's get into it rather than they really care. And your mom? Maybe you could help me with this one, Maddie. I think your mom might be getting the first stages of what do you get?
Dementia.
Yeah, because that's she's a
That's just kind
strong-willed
of the
woman.
behavior. I know this from about 7 years ago when it started for me. And yeah, it starts with being
Angry.
verbally abusive, then it will go to mentally abusive, then it will go to physically abusive, although I have not seen the physical abusive. So
Yeah. So I would think that this is probably, I don't know how you could deal with it because I've talked to your mom and she has the physical characteristics. She doesn't quite look after herself physically as much as she could. And I liked her. I liked her a lot. She was a hilarious person to talk to. But her health is not great, and that's probably it affects the brain very quick. Our bodies, when what we eat and things like that affects our brain really badly. And if we don't get enough nutrients, our brain probably one of the first things to go. So
sorry about that, Jennifer. It's a long, hard road, let me tell you.
they live in another state.
It's still,
Yeah,
it will still affect her.
it will affect her. Yeah.
Rosie, I met up with a guy I met online. His name is Simar. How is he feeling about me? He is Scorpio. I'm Aries. I posted this little thing on all the signs and what they
Yeah, I suspect.
relationships that they should have. And Scorpio is oh, it was funny. I'll have to find it and read it.
Yeah, I remember that. But I suspect Scorpio and Aries are not a great signs to be together. They're
Well, it
both,
basically said Scorpio and Virgo should not love anybody or are not lovable or something.
yeah. But Aries is tough. Scorpio
Excuse me.
are tough. Uh, uh, his feelings towards you. Okay. It's okay. Um, he's intrigued by you. He finds you interesting. I'm not sure that I do think you walked very slowly forward with this one. Do not do anything physical. Do not give away anything at all because it's like he wants to crack you open to see what's inside. And I know Scorpios. I have a friend who's a Scorpio.
I
I
know a
really
couple of
like
Scorpios too, and they're nice people.
I like them, but they're also sharp. And you're an Aries, sharp and to the point, not the same energy. It would depend on his rising sign, your rising sign, etc., etc. But as a general rule, Scorpio and Aries, tough. What do you get? Anything on that?
Um, I say the same thing. Tread carefully. Go
Yeah.
slow. Don't push.
And be valuable, which means don't give him everything he asks for. I mean, give him
Well, not right away.
no, not
Don't give them
even
your all right away.
yeah, don't. But like if he's a 2 mile 2 hours away, meet in the middle. Don't go to him. That sort of thing.
Yeah,
If he
meet in the middle.
if he likes you in certain kinds of dresses, wear them when you feel like it, not just for him. If you like certain kind of food, don't make it for him every time you see him. Hold yourself in reserve. Okay, Tay.
Tay Tay, hello. Any new messages for me?
at CTT. So it feels like somebody new is coming into your life, and I would love to say it's a guy, but it doesn't feel like a guy. It feels like this is bizarre. It feels like a child's coming into your life. I know your sister's going to have a baby, but not till October. This one looks like it's already 4 or 5 years old, 3, 4, 5 years old. And it could possibly be that your sister gives you more responsibility with your nephew or niece. I think it's a boy. But beyond that's really strange. I'm sorry, that's all I've got.
Champagne. Welcome, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Andre M. Hi, ladies. Just seen 2 horses close to my house a moment ago.
Oh, sweet.
Does
Horses.
Spirit have something to say about my relationship with S, past, present, or future? Thank you.
Yes.
So yeah, I think horses are going to be a big sign for people for some reason.
Yeah,
They seem to just be popping up a lot.
Horses are spirit of independence and moving forward. Because historically, when horses were tamed, that's when the cultures would make a huge step forward, because it gave them a lot more freedom and things. And they are, well, I'm a horse person. You can't guess that. So the fact that there's 2 horses together, yes, okay. I think I can give you good news. I think because I feel that I think he's, and I rarely get to get this news, so I'm kind of hesitant to say it because I never get to say this. I think he's ready to make the next step forward. What do you get? That's your pendulum. I never get to say that, so.
Stop. Is S ready to move forward with the next big step? And that is a big, heavy yes.
Yeah, like I say, I never get to say that.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one very often, I'll say.
There's more toads out there than frogs.
Than princes. Lily said, or were you done?
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Lily, this eclipse is a bit heavy. People feel like tired all the time. Yeah, it's like an energy cleanser for sure.
It's tough.
Doreen, thank you. One additional question. May be good to approach her, but should I not wait with that until Mercury retrograde is over? I think with Mercury retrograde, it's more for signing contracts and starting new things. And I mean, Gente, I think, needs a new beginning. And I think Mercury retrograde would not interfere with it.
When does it end?
Not until the 25th.
So maybe the last 5 days of the Mercury retrograde, you could probably.
You can probably approach her maybe towards like on the 25th or something like that.
Yeah.
Because that's when things start clearing, even though it's still in Mercury retrograde. I think that the energies start clearing then, and all of whatever goes against the new beginnings comes to an end on that. My thought.
Anything after the 15th, I think the energy starts to clear up from a lot of different things too. At least I've heard from an astrologer saying the last part of April will be so much easier. And I think it's after between the 15th to the 25th that it starts to become more fluid.
And Barbara Jackson, yes, I'm the same person who's been on your live streams. I only changed my name on YouTube account. And I'm just going to say this again because I know what you're going through, as I did go through that with my oldest daughter. And there's nothing easy about it. You have to play the waiting game. You can't push. You just can't push, or it pushes them away further. So just be patient. And like Eliz-Sha said, the fall.
Yeah, she's not as mature as you. She's never going to be as mature as you. She has a lot of guilt, which she won't look at and won't face. And
I'm really sorry, Barbara. I really am. I know how it hurts.
yeah, and there was absolutely nothing but you could have done to change her. What was and is. But there was not a thing you could have done to make it different.
Nope.
No. And that's the problem with free will.
Lily, thank you so much. He is in fact coming closer. I love him a lot. 7 years by his side. Thank you so much, Eliz-Sha.
That's good. I'm pleased
Sally,
for you.
sorry?
I'm pleased for Lily. She's
Yeah.
very steadfast. I would have said, walk away years ago.
Sally, excuse me. How is my boyfriend Ram feeling about me? I'm worried that he's lost all interest and hope in me and in our relationship.
So, Sally, this is what you do. And this is one of the things that men like. Surprise him. Do something that he going, what? I did, huh? You just did that?
Excuse me.
It's not something, don't do something stupid, but do something that makes him go, oh, I never know what I never expected that from you. That is how you keep a man interested, by being unexpected in a nice way. If you never bake, bake. If you never do certain things in the bed, open up and do certain things in the bed. Be unexpected. Send him jokes that are he wouldn't, if you don't send him jokes, send him jokes. And make sure he knows that he's making your life better, rather than make sure he knows that you don't need him, but you choose him, and you choose him because he makes your life so much better. And things like that. There are so many things you can do to revitalize a relationship. Let me look and see, though. He is becoming a little ho hum. I've done this every day for the last whatever years. Go take him out riding on a horse. Do something different. Do something that's outside of your comfort zone, but he'd love. That will be fun for you. But be unexpected. And if it's, and this is, please, everybody else, close your ears. If it means running around with a skirt on, but nothing, but you're going commando and you sort of flip up your skirt and show it to him, do that. Do something that makes him go, oh, yeah, look at that. Be unexpected in a fun way. Okay? Because it's not done yet, but it will be with you. Keep on being just the same.
Take it from somebody who knows.
Yeah. And honestly, it's not me. I was never fun and exciting. I'm divorced.
Doreen says, wow, Andre M. with a heart.
That's cool.
About the two horses, I'm going to assume that we're outside.
Yeah.
Was your head tingling?
Yeah, a little bit.
Jennifer Schwab, she's good as a friend, but she's not a good mom. My other siblings have had to deal with her before as well. She has always treated me the worst. Her animosity towards me lets her believe I deserve it. But
Yeah.
you know in your heart that you don't, and
Yeah.
don't fall into the trap that you do.
Yeah, well, she's got a daily drinking problem, then I can almost 100% guarantee that dementia is setting in. It's
Yeah.
mhm.
And she also has a daily drinking problem. So, yeah. Tay Tay says thank you. Hi, Maria.
About that, Tate. It wasn't very fun.
It was kind of boring today, but
A little
I
bit.
said you can't always have something exciting.
Yeah, well, next time I won't do 2.5 hour reading before.
Well, I was a little worried about that, thinking, oh man, she's done such a long reading. Is she going to have any energy to do this today?
I'm gonna go lay down and go flat on my back.
Drink lots of water.
Yeah, well, I have ginger bug.
I still got to do that.
Well, it's really
Tay Tay says thank you. Maria says, hi, any messages from my guides? Thank you.
let's see, Maria. So they're telling me to tell you you have a really good heart. And what you're doing is from the heart and really good. They're asking you to make sure you don't give more than you're capable of giving. Only give that which you can give. Because you need to look after you because you have years to work through things, and you have other things in your life that need to be dealt with as well. Okay, so give as much as you can, but don't give to the point of you deplete yourself. All right, good luck on that one.
Jennifer, I'm going to keep my distance from her. It is not healthy to have a relationship with her. She doesn't love me like a mom. I'm so good with living a happy life without her in it. She has hurt my family. Yeah, sometimes just walking away is better.
You should check and see what karmic situations you have with her. And once you've dealt with the karmic situation, maybe she will go away on her own, you know? Because once a karmic situation is cleared out, the people either leave or become neutral.
I'm still waiting for that. Uh, Jennifer also says, thank you both for your advice. It helps me to deal with it. Hopefully, she'll leave me alone from now on after I asked her to never have contact with me again. Block her, for goodness sakes. Don't answer her calls.
She won't leave you alone. She has a God-given right as your mom to make your life miserable. So block her.
That's what I would do if there's nothing good coming out of it. All she's going to do is make you feel worse and worse and worse, and you don't need that in your life by
Well,
any means.
yeah, you've got grandchildren, you've got beautiful children, you have you have a lot of probabilities, perspective in your life coming up that are, you have a lot of future in you to deal with that can be and should be really good. So don't invite that which is not good into your life.
Then we have Doreen saying, thank you, ladies. This is it. Doreen's our last one.
Oh,
Thank you,
wow. I
ladies. I will
appreciate
take
that.
your advice and nicely said, cleared from everything that goes against the new beginning. So I'm just asking my pendulum if you're going to end up with Gente, and it says a big, fat, hard yes. I mean, you can see it.
Oh, it's pretty.
She's swinging pretty good.
Yeah. What's the stone?
Well, I've got, I don't know, she's put quite a few of them on
Yeah.
there, and then you can't really see them that clearly.
Pull it back a bit. What's the main stone?
There's a red one. I think what this is, and that's exactly what it is. It's the chakras.
Mm,
There's
it's
purple,
because I make them too, right?
purple, blue, and green at the top here for these little stones. And
Yeah.
then down here are the lower chakra colors.
Yeah, because I make those things too, and I put stones in them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because well, make sure they're heavy enough to swing, right?
Well, this one's not. It's not huge, but
No,
This is heavier. This little.
yeah, but I mean this I don't have any here with me, but I do I put stones in the resin so that they have the power of these stones with them.
And Doreen says, "Thank you. You make me cry." LOL. I don't want to make you cry, Doreen. I want you to feel good. There's enough crying going on out there.
Well, you know what? When I work with people, if I don't make them cry, then I'm probably not doing my job
You've said that a time or two, and I'm
because
sure you've
crying
made me
is
cry.
really
I'm sure you've made me cry a time or two.
probably, but crying means you letting it go, right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what I wouldn't count on me today, honestly, but let's see what I can get.
Or for me? We're going for
Mhm.
me now? Oh, okay.
We're at the end, aren't we?
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, you're smiling.
so you know that energy that we talk about, but we don't talk about?
Yeah.
That energy wants to reach out to you, but is having a hard time reaching out because conflicting emotions about right and wrong. Uh, but
Well, it would
but
all be right for me. I mean, I
yeah,
think anyway.
for you, but not for him. But but keeping the energy in the loop is probably not going to hurt at all. And sorry, this is not a prognosis, but there's a definite I hurt when you hurt energy. And the best I can do is I really want to, but I can't, not yet. But I will be there for you when it's needed. When I deem that it's absolutely needed.
All righty. Maria
Oh, sorry about that, Maria.
says, thank you. Wanted to let you know my brother passed away on Friday. Oh, I'm so sorry. There was a lot of that. Was Friday? Friday was the eclipse, right? I mean, the 4/4 portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex-mother-in-law passed away that day too. She was such a sweet woman. Always loved me and treated me with respect and love. And
But with
that
me,
was a good day to go. If
yeah.
you're going to go, that was a good day to go because it was the
Yeah.
4/4 portal.
But the thing is, Maria, don't give more. It still stands. Don't give more than you can afford. Or okay, for anything, because my advice to everybody is 49% in service to self first, 51 in service to others second. So you're still in lot in service, but if you don't look after yourself first, you can't look after others. All right, so look after yourself first.
It's kind of like love yourself first. You can't love others. You can't accept love. So
Mhm.
it's all from within.
There's something else for you, Maddie. And I can't quite get my finger on it, but it's like a pocket being unbuttoned, so something's coming out, and I think it's a positive. It's something that you shoved in a pocket and buttoned up. And I'm not sure if it's a physical thing or an energetic thing. I think it's an energetic thing that you shoved away because I'm not allowed to feel that way. And so you're unbuttoning the pocket so that it's the beginning of being able to feel that way again. And what you've been telling me since 2017, 2016, you've had to push things down. I think this is the beginning of you being able to allow it to come out. All right.
Okay.
And that's so nebulous. Like anybody can reach out and give you the same advice, sort of thing.
Well, not really, but
Mm.
well, I'll keep my eyes open this week, see what goes on.
Might
I don't
be
think I
might be something you shoved in a pocket. In
like literally.
It could be literally, because I'm actually seeing a pocket with a button on it that you're unbuttoning, and there's something in it, but it looks like energy coming out. It doesn't look like a thing.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. Jennifer says, my children and grandchildren always make my life happy, so I'm concentrating on them. They also give me the motherly nurturing I needed that I didn't get from my mom since she didn't raise me.
You know what I tell people to do? Because the subconscious, it can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. Get yourself in a situation you don't like, get yourself an imaginary something and imagine that all the things you didn't have happen to you in a really positive way, and it will make a difference. It will make a, because your subconscious is an idiot savant, right? It, it's 100% literal. So with you, make it so that the last 10 years of your life, you've been surrounded by love and gifts and caring and intimacy and everything. Even with it's not the same person, your subconscious will think it is. And it will change the energy. Because good luck though. Okay, we should call it.
Can I just
Yep. Oh, wow, that's destiny.
that is my beautiful daughter Destiny.
Mm.
Sorry, the
No,
glare
it's
is bad.
yeah, but she had a big
Um,
smile.
she did. She just I miss her so much every day. Um,
A lot of
so
people.
we are having a little birthday party for her at the beach on the 28th of April. I think we're going to do it about 1 o'clock. If anybody is watching that is from around Salmon Arm area, would like to come, the invite is extended. Um, I think that we're going to be doing potluck for sure. I think that there's a few people that are going to come and do their gifts by donation
Yeah.
for the Hospice Society. It will be potluck. We're going to have a beautiful fire ceremony that we did for her celebration of life last year. My friend and her friend Jennifer makes it out of cedar boughs, and she builds it up.
It
It's a
was beautiful.
traditional fire that they would do in the natives when native people died to honor their loved ones.
Mhm.
There's crystals and rocks and flowers, and she puts a big circle all around it. It's just so beautiful. So if you are around and you would like to come and you have a drum by any chance, a native drum or anything like that, please bring, or a rattle, please bring that and join in on the little fire ceremony that we will do for her.
The energy last year was amazing.
It
It's
was.
just amazing. Oh, Charlotte just came on.
Yeah, she just says, "Oh crap, I was working." I said, "We're still here." If you got a question, Charlotte, put it out. I know she just wants to know, what are my guides going to tell me for this week?
It's funny. What I got was go out and have fun. I gave her that advice last week. Go out and have fun. Do something
You did.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
did.
exactly the same advice that I got this time.
Well, go and have some fun, Charlotte. Jennifer Schwab says, I've done that for my inner child before. It felt good. Have a great day, ladies, and a blessed next week. Your daughter is beautiful, Maddie. She
She is.
certainly is.
And your grandchildren are beautiful too. Her daughters.
Yeah, they are.
Mm.
We're very lucky on that lineage.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And
so
Charlotte
goes
says,
the other family too. They're good looking.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Charlotte says yes. Let's see if I can get anything else. Okay. Does Charlotte ever grab picnic and just go for a drive? No.
I don't think so.
So she's coming down though soon, isn't she?
Yeah, she's coming for
The end
Destiny's
of the
birthday.
month, right? Because I saw her in a car with food driving, and I thought,
Oh, well, she'll probably be bringing some food with her.
is Ukrainian food by any chance?
No, we'll probably do that when she's here.
My godmother was
Yeah, it should
Ukrainian.
actually be good. She's got a few of, I've got a few of Destiny's friends that are coming from out of town. One of them's going to pitch a tent in the yard and just kind of camp out for 3 or 4 days. So it'll be nice to have some people and laughter in my home.
Yeah, it will be.
Been
And
far too long.
yeah, and a lot of, I suspect you'll be doing a lot of cooking.
I
Maybe
suspect somebody will be doing a lot of cooking.
that's what I was just going to say.
It'll
Maybe
be
not you, but if there'll be a lot of food being
yeah.
cooked in your life. Okay, you want to know if you get busier next week? I got a green check mark. So after the 8th, probably closer to the 10th.
Let me just.
Because the 8th is going to knock people on their prats, but probably means a lot of people are going to need to have their teeth fixed.
Okay, stop. Is Charlotte going to get busier with her work? See, and that comes up a hard yes for me.
Yeah, I got a green check mark.
Yeah, and this is,
Yeah,
you can see it.
yeah.
That's a hard, fast yes.
You get the same thing as I do, back and forth. That way is yes, this way no. And
Yeah, I
what the
get
heck
that.
are you
This way
talking
is
about?
no. And then round is a maybe.
Yeah, or don't know.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. So I did something interesting with my meatballs. I made meatballs this morning. And I thought, well, I need to have them cooked and I'm not going to have any time. So I put them in my dehydrator. Do you know if it'll work?
Dehydrator?
Yeah,
I don't know if it'll work in the dehydrator. I would have put them in the crock pot myself.
I haven't got one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. They might come out really dry.
Well, I know when I looked at them, because it's an 8-hour dehydration. When I looked at it, there's a lot of liquid around, but it has rice inside that wasn't cooked. So I'm going, well, this should be interesting. Probably hard as a rock.
I would have just popped them in my oven at like 250 or something and left them for a couple hours.
Yeah, I couldn't. I had so many readings yesterday and like late at night, I didn't do my
No
dishes.
wonder no wonder I really haven't talked to you in a few days. I'm thinking, boy, I hope Elijah's okay. This is the first time in a long time I haven't talked to her at some point during the day for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, no, my kitchen is full of, I have no bowls or anything, so I put it in the hydrator.
Well, let me know how it goes. And
Yeah.
yes, Charlotte, you will be the cook.
Does she like cooking?
Yeah.
I see a lot of hands cooking, so it might not just be her,
Oh
but
no, I'm sure everybody's going to be pitching in.
yeah.
Get Elliot to do some barbecuing, and
Mm, that sounds fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
I hope so.
it should be
I
fun. Yeah,
hope so. Yeah, I stopped
I
by.
will. Remind me. Ask me about the meatballs
Oh, I will.
on next time we're on live, because I'm sure it's going to be a story.
I'm sure.
I am going to get my dishes done today, though. I hope.
I'm so thankful for my little dishwasher. I mean, it's about this wide. It's like a little apartment size one, but it's perfect for one or two people. And
I have a
any
dish.
more than that, then it goes a couple of times a day. But
Yeah,
still, I'm very grateful for it.
I have a dishwasher. Unfortunately, I paid the lowest price you can get, and so you have to wash the dishes before you can wash the dishes. So
Yeah.
I just use it to keep my knives and forks and plates in
Yeah, that's what
after I
my
wash
sister
them.
Charlotte did the same thing. Her roommate bought her a dishwasher and it was probably on the low end of the totem. Oh, can better not say that. Low end on the
But you're Métis. You should be able to get away with it.
low end on the totem pole. But yeah, she had the same problem. She could never get her dishes to come out clean no matter what she did.
Yep. So I don't. Well, you can go back and listen to it and give us a like, Charlotte. I'm all right with that.
That's all right. Nobody has to stay for the whole session.
I
We
don't think
appreciate
many.
it if you do, and we enjoy the conversations that go on because it does
Right.
help us talk about stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And we should get off. We've been on for
Yeah, we've actually been on
longer,
for about our hour, I believe.
probably a little longer. Is it still
1 hour.
1:30?
Says 1 hour ago. We
Well,
didn't
that's
actually get on till about quarter to 10 to.
okay. So that's perfect timing because I
Yeah.
know my brain. I will make sure I don't work so hard
And look at
next
that.
time.
We have 10 likes.
Wow, nice.
That's 11 likes.
Thank
Just
you.
keep pushing that like button. We
Yeah,
like that.
I like it too. I like it a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see how many views we got last week. It was a good one, I think, wasn't it?
The
Or was
time
it
before it was 111. I don't know what
112?
this week was.
It went up to 112.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think last week's was oh, right, we had the part 1 and part 2 of Maddie's meditation.
Yeah.
I'm
And
thinking,
I cannot find part one on my
so last
live.
week we had 87 views. The week before it was 112.
Okay, so 87, considering we had two parts, is pretty darn
And I would
good.
really like if you people would consider coming and watching my meditations on Wednesday and every second Wednesday night too. I got to get those numbers up.
Don't they come and watch it afterwards? Because I have people messaging me telling me how much they'd like them.
Yeah, yeah, they can come and watch it after, and they'll still show the views.
Yeah, but I
But
mean during I it might be, yeah, I don't know why. It's middle of the week, maybe. I don't know.
yeah,
So
well,
sacre bleu, eh?
it's there, and I
Yeah,
hear they're good. I hear they're entertaining and they're good. So and they
that's
do
what it
resonate. They do resonate. I will have to say that. It always surprises me at how I can just pull one out of midair and it resonates with whatever we're talking about.
yeah, yeah. And I have so many people tell us that you and I have a lot of charisma together.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it too.
I
Anyhow,
enjoy
I think I better get off though. I
it.
can
Okay.
feel myself slinking down lower and lower in my seat.
Yeah, I should probably go do something. I made apple fritters yesterday. They are gone. I think I had one.
Oh, they look good. I
They
have
were.
lemons. I have 3 lemons that I need to use up.
Oh, make a nice lemon loaf. I could go for one of those.
You two have a blessed week. Yeah, the thing is, I would be the one that ate it, because my daughter doesn't, well, she doesn't eat anything I make. She likes savory, I like sweet. So she
I
tells
like
me
both,
they're good.
both. So
Unfortunately, so do I. Anyhow, I have a recipe for baked lemon, whatever. It looked really good. I thought I might try that.
or even make a curd. I think you can freeze curd, and then when you want to make some little cupcakes or something, or little, the
The
tartlet things.
thing is, I put them in my fridge freezer and I forget about them. I made red bean sauce and I thought, yeah, that I love this. And I forgot about it.
I got to totally go dig through my freezer because I know because there's something about frozen lemons. They're easier to use, and when you need for a fresh lemon for anything, you just take it and grate everything right into what your recipe is. But I totally forgot that I had them. They probably been in there for like 2 years.
Exactly, that's what happens to me. Love and light, Jennifer. We're actually gonna go right now.
Thank you all for being here. Have a great week, everybody. We'll talk to you Wednesday night.
Oh,
Is it?
five-ish
Is
Pacific
that?
time.
Yeah, that's our energy night.
Yep, I believe so.
Oh, I
We
guess I
have
could. I guess I could just look and see when I did my meditation. Yeah, so
you
it's
did the
only
meditation
my
last,
meditation was 3 days ago. So
yeah.
this week will be the energy talk, and there'll probably be a whole stuff to talk about right
Yeah,
from the eclipses. And that's another thing too. On the eclipse, the seven planets are aligning.
again, they did them for the fourth. There was four aligned on the fourth, right?
On the eclipse, it said all seven of them will be aligned.
Da-da-da. We are in for it.
Interesting week, everybody. I'm anxious to see what's happening next Sunday already.
I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.